The truth is, motivation often shows up fashionably late, or sometimes not at all. But what if I told you that your brain actually has a specific region that determines how motivated you feel, how much grit you've got, and even whether or not you can power through tough times? Yeah, I'm not making this up. This is real neuroscience, straight from Dr. Andrew Huberman, neuroscientist at Stanford. And today, we're going to dive into exactly how you can train your brain, literally, to build unstoppable motivation and ironclad willpower. So, hit that like button if you've ever struggled with procrastination. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more content that makes science actually useful for your real life. Oh, and in the comments, tell me one tough habit you've always wanted to stick with, but keep slipping up on. Let's keep each other accountable. 1. Meet your brain's motivation center. The dACC, deep inside your brain, lies a region called the dorsal anterior cingulate cortex, or dACC for short. It's not the sexiest name, I know, but this little area plays a huge role in regulating emotion, handling conflict, making decisions, and yes, fueling motivation and willpower. In short, if your motivation was a muscle, the dACC would be the gym. So, how do we train this part of our brain? Let's take a look at what Dr. Huberman found. People who consistently face and overcome challenges, like athletes, actually have a more developed dACC. On the flip side, people who avoid discomfort or challenges tend to have a weaker one. But here's the kicker. This isn't fixed. If you take on challenges, like dieting, exercising, or studying, the dACC grows stronger over time, even in people who started with lower baseline willpower. So yes, even if you're a professional procrastinator today, science says you don't have to stay that way. 2. Discomfort is the fuel. Use it right. Here's where most people get stuck. We think we need to feel motivated before we act. But actually, it's the acting, especially through discomfort, that strengthens motivation. For example, let's say you hate running. Every fiber of your being resists it. Great! That's actually a perfect opportunity to grow your dACC. The goal isn't to enjoy the run at first. It's to tolerate the discomfort, push through anyway, and finish. That struggle? That mental resistance? That's literally the workout your brain needs. Same goes for the gym. Don't just go through the motions. If you planned 5 exercises, do all 5. Even if your brain is whining after 3. That inner battle, that I don't want to, is where the real gains happen, mentally and physically. 3. Build challenge numbers into daily life. Let's get practical. One of the best ways to develop your dACC is to intentionally design challenges into your routine. We're talking real, measurable, repeatable actions that you don't like doing, but know are good for you. Here are a few examples. Hate running? Commit to 30 minutes a day. Get bored reading? Set a daily page target, say 20 pages, and finish it no matter what. Struggle with studying or learning a new skill? Break it down into 45-minute sessions. No excuses. These challenge numbers act like daily brain reps. Each time you follow through, your brain learns, hey, we can do hard things. And over time, it rewires your entire emotional response to discomfort. Instead of resisting hard things, you start craving them, like some kind of motivation superhero. Okay, maybe not with a cape, but you get the idea. 4. Willpower is transferable. Seriously. Here's another cool thing. Willpower trained in one area of life spills into other areas. Let's say you develop discipline through consistent workouts. You'll probably notice it becomes easier to wake up early, or you find more patience when dealing with people, or you stop quitting books halfway through. That's because your strengthened dACC is helping you manage emotional impulses and stick with your decisions, whether it's about reps, reading, or relationships. So yeah, forcing yourself to hit the gym might also help you get better at, say, resisting TikTok rabbit holes at 2 a.m. Who knew? 5. The danger of comfort addiction. Now, let's be real for a second. Comfort is addictive. And in modern life, comfort is everywhere. Food delivery, binge streaming, endless scrolling. The more we chase comfort, the weaker our tolerance for discomfort becomes. And that shrinks your dACC. You know that feeling of being meh even when life is technically fine? Like, you have everything you should want, but still feel unmotivated, unfulfilled. That might be your brain telling you, hey, we need some resistance training. Discomfort isn't the enemy, it's the spark. It's what gives your brain the raw material it needs to grow. 6. The book test. Real-life willpower example. Here's one last story. Ever buy a book, feel excited for the first 10 pages, and then slowly stop reading? Yeah. That dip? That moment when you want to quit? That's your dACC's training ground. Push through just a few more pages. Each time you keep reading after you want to quit, your brain is growing. Your attention span expands. Your patience builds. You become a person who finishes things. And guess what? That's who successful people are. Finishers. Let's wrap it up. Your motivation isn't about magic. It's not about waking up inspired or waiting for the perfect mood. It's biology. It's training. It's repetition. By facing challenges, big or small, you literally reshape your brain. You grow your capacity for willpower, emotional control, and focus. You become a stronger version of you. So whether it's that annoying workout, that hard chapter in your textbook, or that 30-minute run you keep dodging, lean in. Do it. Finish it. That's how you build a brain that wants to work for you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with someone who's struggling with motivation, and hit subscribe for more brain-powered content. And don't forget, drop a comment below telling us, what's one challenge you're going to commit to facing this week? Thanks for being here. Stay strong, stay growing, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, quick question. Have you ever woken up after a full 8 hours of sleep and still felt like a zombie? You go to bed at 10 p.m., wake up at 6 a.m., and yet, somehow, you're still groggy, unfocused, and dragging your feet all day. Now, here's the weird part. There are other days when you only sleep 4 or 5 hours, maybe because you had to get up early for something. You expect to feel like garbage, but instead, you're wide awake, energetic, and crushing your to-do list. So what gives? Why can you sleep more and feel worse, and sleep less and feel better?